Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Jansen. This is a pre-recorded video message. I don't know if I'm going to show it yet or not. I kind of want to put my viewpoints on something. I don't like getting in the middle of things. I kind of like to stay in the middle of everything. I'm not right, I'm not left. I'm not. I try to actually stay in the middle where America always has stayed, including from when, from when the founding fathers created our Constitution and everything else. But I am going to say this. During 9/11, when the Twin Towers got hit by airplanes with radical Islamic terrorists, it affected everybody that's ever wanted, had, or has ever considered what freedom really is and how vulnerable our freedoms really are. And it's funny because there's a couple levels to this. There's a couple, it's kind of like onion peel. It's not just the fact that radical Islamic terrorists bombed the World Trade Centers. It's not that Osama bin Laden was behind it. It's not that a bunch of Saudi Arabia nationalists were the ones that were caught, yet, we kept pushing it towards different areas because Saudi Arabia is an ally. It's also that after the bombing happened, a lot of Americans were ready to sacrifice freedoms for security. And Benjamin Franklin said years ago that you neither get security nor freedom when you give up any of your freedoms, and so all of a sudden when they were sitting there, trying to be able to bug people's phones, using that incident to, there was a couple levels to it. But the fact is, America all hurt. And where was my unit at? We were actually in Kosovo, outside of Camp Bondsteel. We were deployed. I was in the Marine Corps at the time 9/11 happened. And I have friends from New York City and New York and just from all over the United States. All of us were just shocked by friends of mine from New York that couldn't be there with their families. And this is what I saw first, is when New York's happening. Okay, it wasn't in Illinois, where I'm from. It wasn't anywhere else. I saw the pain come over everybody. Everybody had pain. But all of a sudden, the guys, we're talking about their hometown. We're talking about, all of a sudden, New York, the capital of the world, pretty much, where every trade goes. It became a hometown. It became what we all know it to be. There are people that live there, that breathe there, we already knew that from our brothers who love them, they always make fun of each other, the Yankees or the Red Sox, or, you go down to New Jersey, to New York, or, stuff like that. We always joke around. But like any other city, it could affect any of us at any time. They just chose to affect New York. And by doing that, we must never forget, when Pearl Harbor happened, there's layers of that too. After Pearl Harbor happened and the Japanese attacked, Hawaii, when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, they had concentration camps for the Japanese. Once again, we were taking people's freedoms from them, all because of fear. And guess what? It was not those Japanese that ever once had any bad thoughts towards America. So we must always remember that we must never give up our liberty and thinking it's going to protect our freedom. And we must always hold accountable those same people. I watch radical religions from everywhere from Christianity to Muslim to Hindu to, Jehovah's Witnesses to whatever else. And I see the radical parts. And radical parts of every religion, they don't like freedom. Because freedom means that they cannot thrive within freedom. It's just something to think about.